So we've talked all the ones and zeros. We've talked about what Oklahoma needs to do to win this game, what Alabama needs to do to win this game. The question is, what does the advanced number say? Well, I dug them up, and truth be told, I would pull the advanced numbers out of this game because I think it's going to be a real weird one. But there's some noteworthy things in there. So let's jump into what I'm talking about. Before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. They are pulling up to the channel. This video is powered by our partners at Sleeper. Check them out. They're going to hook you up. 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. And he'll give you $20 just for showing up. Use our promo code UNFAIR. So this is one of those games that we're late in the season. We've got much more data on what each team kind of is and kind of isn't. There are still some things to me and factors in there that still are up in the air, I guess you could say. Like, for example, for Oklahoma, the biggest challenge right now for this team is we don't know what this offense is anymore yet. We're seeing glimpses. You deal with injuries. It throws off the rhythms, all of that stuff. So you're still trying to figure out who you are and what you can be. The height of this offense is obviously in the top 30. The low of this offense is in the bottom 50. Easy. So we don't know what's what. Well, this is kind of what the advanced numbers are kind of telling us. So we'll start with my guy over there, Stats of War. His is a pretty graph because it's got all the colors and stuff to make you understand who's better and who's worse. And if you really look at this, and this is all success rate. And what success rate means for the uninitiated is how successful are you on passes, runs, all of that stuff, and taking out a lot of the junk, the plays, the blowout, the garbage time stuff. Really focuses on the most important parts of the game. And honestly, overall, both of them are pretty solid. If you look at the numbers, both are pretty solid. Like, the biggest thing here is looking at Oklahoma's offense versus the defense. Our offense has to show up because their defense will. They have a solid defense and it does everything that it needs to do, and they cause turnovers. Kind of like our guy Ty over there around the table sports pointed out, that is where you get into some of your struggles. But their defense is susceptible to the run game. They'll give up a big play. If you score on it, it's great. But then they'll make you get 1 to 2s here and there. So, to me, the strategy for Bama is make Oklahoma pass the whole time. Make Mateer prove he's healthy. And if Mateer is healthy, if he's feeling good like he was second half of that Tennessee game, now he had a whole bye week to rest, that could be a bad decision on their part, especially because he can run too. Like, it's the whole Diego Pavia effect. Vanderbilt lost that game because they kept turning the ball over when they were about to score. If we don't turn the ball over when we're about to score, because we will turn the ball over, we have a chance of actually winning this game in a very easy manner. But it's really on that defense versus that offense. I'm going to talk about that first. Before we do that, shout out to our partners there at Sleeper. If you have not checked them out for daily fantasy ball, of course, you're missing out. So we're going to make a couple picks here going into this Oklahoma game, headed to Tuscaloosa. The cool part about this is all you got to do is use our promo code UNFAIR. They're going to match your deposit at 100% up to $100. Plus, they're going to give you $20 just for signing up. So let me get this bad boy set. You've got this Oklahoma-Alabama game this weekend. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited about it. Take a look at this. You got Oklahoma versus Alabama right there on the college side. Here's your games. Look at that. Xavier Robinson, of course, we're going to take more. I think he's going to run like crazy for the second game against Alabama and very consistent. But I do think Ty Simpson throws a couple touchdowns. I think the score is going to be close. Said that numerous times. Our goal here is going to hold Ryan Williams under that 53 yards. And you need John Mateer to throw for more than 205 in this one. Isaiah Satania, I think they're going to key in on him. So I'm going to pick him on the left side, but I think Deion Burks finally has a big game. And then we hold Jam Miller. Actually, Jam Miller probably scores one. You know what? Jam Miller, no touchdown. Pick 2 or more players, pick more or less on the stats. And if you hit, you can win up to 1,000 times your money. Turn these game days into paydays. Use our promo code UNFAIR. They're going to hook you up. Match your first deposit 100% up to $100. Plus, give you $20 just for signing up. Terms of this apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. So let's take a look at what it looks like the O versus D. Bama's offense versus Oklahoma's defense. And that's when the success rate here matches up very well. That to me is probably the most important part, is that. And so we're going to look at some of the hard numbers though instead, because to me, the offensive side of the ball for Oklahoma in averages and where they've gone this entire year, they can do enough to cause problems for this Bama defense. They can do it. They really can. I actually have belief that they can. It's going to be the Alabama's offense versus Oklahoma's defense will determine all of this. Now, the one thing to understand about the way Bama plays and how clean they play, everyone talks about how Ty Simpson has one interception all season. Fantastic. He did that against Vanderbilt. They have a really good defense, and they made him make some mistakes. Ty Simpson has also lost 4 fumbles in the last 4 games. All of them is because he stands tall in the pocket. He takes a hit. Think about that. What is Oklahoma's biggest strength out there as a defense? The pass rush. We're strong at getting pressure. We're strong at success rate. We got the most tackles for loss. We get into the backfield. So for Oklahoma to win this game, you got to get home to Ty Simpson. And there's a very good chance if you get home, you'll get another Joey Aguilar type fumble that you could pick up and possibly take it to the crib. They've lost 5 fumbles so far this season. 4 of them have been done by Ty Simpson. Ty fumbles in the pocket. He doesn't scramble. He stands tall. He launches that thing. So that's what Oklahoma has to do if they want to win this game, is that. Because overall, the advanced numbers here, as you can see, and we put up the pretty colors, they are really good at being consistent. They're meticulous. They're slow pace. They do what they're supposed to do. They are good at that. Oklahoma's also really good at wreaking havoc in the pocket. So if Oklahoma goes in there, similar to what they did against Tennessee, if they walk in there, they punch him in the mouth early, and they make Ty Simpson see ghost because every time he drops back, David Stone is in his lap, you got a good shot of winning this game. That's what's most important. That's what's going to be critical. If Oklahoma does that, promise you, they have a chance of actually winning the game. It's going to be a fun one. Let me know what y'all think. Hop in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. I wanted to point that out because that's been the conversation of talk between Oklahoma and Alabama in this game has been, can Oklahoma not make the mistakes needed in order to win this game? It's going to be tough, but it's possible. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. All right, we will, I'll be in Tuscaloosa. Gonna go enjoy the game. Gonna go out there and, so if you're around, find me. Tickets seem to be pretty cheap right now, so definitely favorable for all of us. Shout out to our partners at Sleeper. Use our promo code UNFAIR. They're going to hook you up. Match your first deposit at 100% up to $100. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Peace.